Om Shanti. Good evening. Welcome. Today's evening experiential meditation session. Do you know what is the topic? Worry free life. Right. A worry free life. So, first, this is most important, right? For nowadays? Yes. So, first of all, let us see what is worry. We need to know what is worry. Then, a worry is thinking about unrealistic things, using the mind more for the unrealistic things. It tends to concentrate mostly on the things that happened in the past that we want to change, and the things that are going to happen which are unavoidable, thinking of them more and more, dwelling on them more and more. There is a small difference between a concern and the worry. People think that worrying is normal. One need to have worry so that we can do the best. But the difference between the worry and the concern is when I have a concern, I will use it in a reasonable way and purposefully I will do the best. Make sense? But if it is a worry, we use for it's not logical. There won't be any concern about it, but mind will be constantly thinking on unavoidable things. Example, for you to understand health. One has the concern about the health. They pay more attention to their health, taking care of good diet, taking care of good care of the health. But one who worry about the health, tell me what happens? They get sick. Yes, because constantly they will be thinking, and by thinking, they're not going anywhere, and moreover, they are too much worried, like their ability of doing things is lost. So, concern is good, not the worry. We learn worrying since our childhood, like worrying we learn from the parents and from the neighbors, thinking that with worry, when we have worry, we will do the things the best. It is normal, and in by worrying, I put everything I will achieve more. Example, comparison, right? You all might be very familiar about it. Comparison. Since childhood, we compare the kids with others or with their siblings. And by comparing, what happens? We are making them more worry. Like if I don't do good, my parents won't like. If I don't do good, my teacher won't. Everyone is different. Everyone inner potential is different. Right? By comparing, we are restricting the potential of ourselves or the surrounding people. Right? Make sense? Yes. So, by worrying, we missed a simple thing. What is that? By constantly worrying about something, what will be the end result of it? We lose the path, right? And second question, what am I going to achieve by worrying? Literally nothing, right? And by worrying, can I change my future? Can I change anything? Definitely not. Right. Definitely not. But by constantly worrying, we are reducing the productivity of the self. Our performance level will go down. And even though we have a potential to do more, the ability will come down because there is a constant stress inside, which is causing from back of the mind unwanted thoughts. If I don't do this, what happens? If I cannot perform the best, what people will think? Right? That's a really constant worry that the mind is taking all the time. Example, if a student is preparing for an examination and that student think about what will be the result of the exam depending on his past experience or with comparison to others, will he do the best? No, because he is not able to function and cannot able to do his best because the mind is preoccupied with all the thoughts, worryful thoughts, waste thoughts. When one is worrying, the thought is the main thing it starts from, and that thought is the seed for everything. Worrying person will have lot of waste thoughts, and this waste sometimes leads to negativity also, because we cannot stop the mind. The thoughts are constantly going, and eventually they will give up at some time, at one point. So worrying is not good. And not only these things, worrying also, along with decreasing the physical capability of the person, worrying reduces, brings a lot of impact on the physical and mental health. Mental health. First, worry brings anxiety, and anxiety brings nervousness. There will be a fear of failure or fear of not able to do failure, right? And then it brings stress. And with all this, they lose their sleep. Even in the sleep, they will be thinking about that, and leads to sometimes mood changes, depressions, so many mental health conditions. Also, physical health also will be disturbed. Physical health also has lot of impact by worrying. When one is worrying, their blood pressure increase. Eventually, due to stress, they might have diabetes, ulcer, and at the extreme level, cancers, hormonal changes, much more. And the lifespan will decrease. So what am I doing by worrying? Where is it starting? And who is giving the way for it? One need to ask this question, right? Where is it starting? It's starting with me. It's starting. I am the one who is giving the way for it. Where is it going? It's putting me down. Instead of taking me further high level, I am going down by overthinking. Yes, worrying also actually, it creates the imaginary world in the mind. Imagination. For example, if sitting in the car and think of the accident, if accident happens, what happen? Will I be alive? Which hospital am I going? Will I be taken care? What will be the situation? Right? Nothing happened there, but I'm giving energy for the things to happen. Who is the cause for it? I myself. Right? So, worrying creates the imagination in the mind, and that imagination makes us believe that that is true. And by constant worrying, they will, it's the easy way to escape from the present moment. Because present moment is challenging, by worrying, they say, not now, I will do later. It's not now, later, later, later. That later never comes. Meanwhile, what happens? So much stress will be built up. And eventually, that is leading to physical and mental illnesses. And to repair, to get back, it is a big process. Right? So, always, always, one should pay attention to the thoughts. My thoughts are everything. I need to change. If at all I am getting a thought of worry, if I am constantly having a waste thoughts, I need to pay attention to stop by talking to myself, by changing the direction of the thoughts from waste to positive, not letting go from waste to negative. From waste, if it goes to negative, it will be problematic. But from waste, if we change the direction of thoughts into positive, the result and the outcome will be the best. Whatever has to happen, it will happen. We have to do the best to our ability, but not by constantly thinking about it. We cannot do the best. We have to make it productive by making effort and letting go of worry. Now, let us do a small exercise. Okay, this is like we all have some worryful situations in life, right? At one point or the other, maybe not to the maximum extent, but somewhere we faced, right? Worrying, right? So now let us pause for 2 minutes. Think about the situation that you are facing in the present moment, in the present life, or that you already faced in the past. Think about it. Just think about it. When you were worried, the thoughts you thought might be in the wasteful way or in the negative way. What was your thoughts, or what are your thoughts in the negative side of it? Just reflect on it. Now, the same situation, think in the positive way. Do you see the difference? How you feel? You feel the difference? When you thought of the same situation in the negative way, feels stressed, right? Why, my God, how can I do this? But in the positive way, when you think in the positive way, things will be easy. Whatever has to happen, it will happen. I cannot change it. Instead, I should not lose my sleep on it. Nothing is in my control. I had to do my best, but not to worry. Everything will be taken care. So, how light the mind feels. So, at every situation, when you feel anything that you feel of a worryful or stressful, just pause yourself and see yourself what the best I can do. By worrying, what am I going to achieve? By being light and understand the situation and giving good wishes to that situation, how can I face it? You see a vast difference, and your state of mind will be so light, so easy. Okay, so now we know what is worry. We all know, right? What is worry? We all know. We all mastered. Now we don't want to be worried. What we want? Worry free life. Now we had to let go of the worry. How can we let go? Now let us see a simple formula how to get rid of worry. ABCD. The simple formula is ABCD. What is A? A is acceptance. Accept the situation as it is. When I accept the situation or the people as it is, as they are, I will be calm. And when I am calm, I can do the things that are needed. Right? So, example, if a child goes to school and supposed to come at 4 o'clock back home, the child is not home at 4 o'clock. Now the time is 4:30. Then start worrying. What happened? What might be the result? Where did this child go? What happened? So thinking in 2 minutes, 200 thoughts will go in the mind. All the worst scenarios will go in the mind. But at that time, if I think in that different directions, I will go in all the negative things, and I am giving vibrations of that negative scene to be. Instead, be calm and send the good wishes. Maybe a little bit traffic problem, or maybe something bus might have, there is some situation might have happened. Everything will work out good. She will come home safely. Or I can ask, call up the school and find out the most simplest thing that I can do. Not rushing in the mind with too many questions and too much negative thoughts. First, we need to accept. Yes, late. I don't have to worry. Everything will be fine. Maybe simple reason. And then, when I am accepting, I will be calm and I will do whatever is needed at that moment. Otherwise, mind will be racing, tension, and we will be alarming people, everyone, and along with that, sending the negative vibrations. This might have happened, that might have happened, right? Got it? We see this type of scenario in many places, right? B. B is for bypass. Whatever you are not comfortable, bypass it. If it is not needed, you can bypass. If because of some people we face the situation, or there is a situation that we need to face, like arguing with someone, if we can avoid, that will be good. When I avoid the argument where it is not necessary, or when I avoid the unnecessary situation, what happens? I will be at peace and I will save my time and energy. Otherwise, what happened? We try to prove the things, even though sometimes whatever the point you have may be right, you cannot prove it because there is no need to prove by wasting your energy. Just avoid. It will be proved by itself if needed. If not, that's fine. Right? C. C is for cancelling. If something is not working good, if you are not comfortable with the people around you, if you are not comfortable with the workplace, or if you are not comfortable in any situation, we can identify the scenario and we can just cancel it. Cancel it means you can delete it. You don't have to go and face it. For example, going into the negative, let me give the example. At workplace, you are not comfortable talking with some person, because by talking to that person always you are getting stress or peacelessness. So do you want to go and talk to the same person all the time? You want to invoke yourself into that negative atmosphere? No. If there is no need, you can cancel. That means you don't have to really interact unless it's needed, because you don't want to invoke the negative energy from that person to you or the place. If we go to some places, the vibration in the place will be so impure, so negative. So do you want to go and stand there all the time and feel that negativity? Really not. So wherever you're not comfortable, you can avoid it. Making sure your inner peace is not disturbed. And D. We had to do some things, definitely. Right? Do the things. The most important is first we had to take care of our physical and mental health. By not going into stress, we take care of our physical and mental health. Worry, reducing the level of worry. Not coming into worry, we will be healthy. Next is exercise. Exercise. Physical exercise, we all know. Physical exercise is good for body. Definitely it's needed to keep ourselves healthy and fit. But exercise for the mind is also very important. That means whenever there is any sort of unwanted thoughts in the mind, you need to remove it right away and turn yourself towards positivity. That means create positive thoughts, the result will be positive. That is exercising the mind. What is exercise of the body? Remove unnecessary unwanted calories and make yourself fit, right? The same way exercise of the mind is also whatever the unwanted thoughts, unnecessary thoughts, negative thoughts in the mind, remove them. First you need to identify them and remove them. Make yourself light and the result will be always good. Third, meditation. The most important and powerful thing. Meditation. How meditation helps? Positive thinking. So meditation first helps us to relax and also helps to focus on the right direction. We will be thinking in different directions. Mind will be wandering in many corners. But when we are meditating, we will let go of all the waste because mind will be focused and relaxed. We only choose the right method. There will be a clear thinking when we practice meditation. And also when we do meditation, we will be more emotionally strong, stable, because emotions are controlled by us through meditation. But when we are not meditating, we are letting go of it, many emotions will come and touch and we don't know how to take control of them. There will be all sorts of scenes in the life. But when we have practice of meditation, we will be emotionally strong and stable. Many more benefits are there with meditation, but these are few of them. Good sleep. Good sleep. Very, very important. 6 to 8 hours of sleep is must. Why I had to say about the sleep? Because the person who worries a lot will have sleepless nights. And because of that, there will be impact on their physical body also. So good sleep will put everything to routine and normal. And balanced diet, as we all know, balanced diet, good healthy balanced diet also helps to balance the whatever is needed for the physical and mental health. Positive thinking. So these are all the tools that helps us to live a happy, peaceful life and guiding us in the right path. Don't worry. be happy. Right? We hear this all the time. Now we had to really practice it. Worry will not take us anywhere. I forgot to mention one point. Why I need to mention this is health. People, I'm observing people who have so many worryful thoughts. While worrying, they are ending up with so many health issues, and eventually their lifespan also decreasing. I saw many people in my life surrounded by. And on the other hand, who lives a happy, easy life. The life is same for both. How one person is taking the same life in a very full way, and the other person is taking the life in a easy way. And the health wise, the easy person is light and healthy, and the lifespan increases. But when we have worry, the lifespan also goes down. That's why we always had to practice not to worry and be happy. Things will happen, whatever has to happen. But we shouldn't lose our inner peace. And believe in yourself, be confident. We all have our own specialities. No need to compare with anyone. No need to put ourselves down. Shanti. So if you have any questions, we will take the questions at the end after meditation. Now we will go through the meditation. Om Shanti. Now let us take a deep breath. And breathe out. Once again, breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe out. Relax your whole body. Make yourself comfortable. Visualize the self. As a light, living in this body. I, the being. I'm the ocean. I'm the child of the ocean of peace. Peace is my inner eternal quality. No matter what happens, I'm a peaceful being. The external situations will not affect me. I'm a peaceful being. Love is one of my speciality. I am the embodiment of love. When there is love, there is no space for fear or anxiety, because love is a positive energy. Worry or fear is negative energy. Knowing myself as a special being with the special qualities of peace, love, and happiness. I bring my qualities into my day to day life, which empowers the self and face any situation with ease and with confidence. The more I remember my qualities of peace and love, the more I spread those vibrations around me. Helping the people and atmosphere to be light and happy. I accept the people as they are. Give them positive vibrations, good wishes, and pure feelings. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Anyone has any questions? Any questions? Yeah. Mike, brother. The people on the Zoom also can hear.
Hi, you mentioned about worry, right? So worry could be about future or worry could be about dwelling into past. So how to get rid of the other worry, which is dwelling into past?
Dwelling into the past. By understanding that we cannot change the past. Whatever happened, happened. Now I cannot go back and change it anymore. So I had to accept it. Right?
Thank you.
Yeah. Anyone else? Anyone from Zoom? Any question? Okay. Om Shanti. Thank you. Thank you.
Om Shanti was very wonderful, very wonderful. Thank you, thank you.
Om Shanti
Om
Ben,
Shanti.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
so wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. Om
Thank,
Shanti, Om
thank
Shanti.
you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Akaya.
Thank
Wonderful,
you.
wonderful program.
Thank you.
I'm so